Hi YouTubers, away from the van today and we're going for a walk, part of the Nen Way. Yeah, underpass Muriel. Good. Hello. Hello. He never smiles. Kiwi. Right. A bit of rain. It's a bit wet here, isn't it? It's definitely autumn. Got packed lunch today.
Yeah.
Cheese, pickle, panini, bit of salad, I think.
Big flask of coffee.
Oh, flask of coffee.
Bird hide linked to the driveway.
A bird hide. Yeah. It's Warmington gravel pit, and it's a new reservoir, is it? Agricultural reservoir. And they were building this last time we're here. And there's a lot of heavy vehicles. The gravel pit has 0.85 million tonnes of gravel. A lorry can carry 20 tonnes.
It's a bit of maths.
Can you work it out, the maths? Warmington gravel pit. Now we started our walk from Warmington Village. We've gone through the underpass under the main road to Warmington Mill, and we're following this bridleway or footpath to a village of Elton, E-L-T-O-N, and it's a circular walk. Oh, that's a nice little apple. Look at that.
Yeah.
Perfect
apple.
Perfect miniature of a crab apple. And they used to grow strawberries along here, didn't they?
They did at one time.
I don't think they do anymore. We'll have a look. There's a communication mast, if you want to know what that is for reference. That's a woodpecker. They're still growing stuff. There's plenty of greenhouses through there, but I just wonder what they're growing. I've never seen anybody to ask. Yeah, well, there's these wasp traps, which makes me think it is a fruit. Just approaching Elton Hall Estates, and Jane's getting the gate for me, and you can actually see Elton Hall, or I can, and I don't know if it's going to come out of the camera. There's a big tree here, and it's about there. Yeah, you can, but coming this way, so when I was with Brian, you don't look behind you.
I've never noticed it before.
Yeah.
How many times have we done this walk?
Yeah, but we've not done it this way. We're doing it in reverse order. Yeah,
there.
and it's just about there.
Yeah, I knew it was helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, got a garden centre there and a tea room, and there's a red kite just going over. Yeah, they've got a tea room.
Not open, honest.
Just come across this small bridge. This one, and there's the path going up into the woods where we've just come from, and it won't be long before we'll be actually in the village of Elton. Just coming into the village of Elton. These are quite modern houses here. There's a church. There's a church just there, and I think, what did you say, Jane? The church is halfway between the hall and the village, so the rich people could go one way to church and the people who live in the village can go the other way without walking up the same road. That's nobility for you. God, it looks good though, the church, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Got a few cattle in the foreground. They even put a seat for us old folk. The manor house. These are all older buildings. What's this one? Little garden house. Howard's Homestead Farm. This is an old one. Colton Cottage. It's got a picture of a cat and it's thatched. And this one, number 13, is Bluebell Cottage. So that's an old looking place, isn't it? What else? Lion Cottage. Keeper's Cottage. And then Fireman's Cottage. It's got actual fireman above the door. It's Fireman's Sands. And then this is an old chapel, is it? No. Well, I'm looking at the brickwork, it's all sandstone, is it? Chapel Lane. Let's have a look. See if there's a date on it or anything. There's some more cottages up there. Wesleyan Chapel re-erected 1864. 1864. Just sitting in the village and I'm going to have coffee. And it's a bit of a breeze and it's cool, so I don't think we're going to be here that long. That's spitting the rain, that is. Coming up to the mill. Oh, swan looks like it's out of sleep. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is it going to divert the water somewhere? I don't know. It looks different, doesn't it, walking this way?
Yeah.
That's the village there, and the mill. From here we're going to walk to Fotheringhay Castle, Fotheringhay Church and the village, and it's across the fields. And it's going to be cool. Nice river though, isn't it? River Neck. It's blue, doesn't it? It looks a bit bluey when you look at it in the camera. It's blue. What have you got there?
Well, let me show you. You want one?
No, no, I don't, thank you. I normally wait till you're on your last one before you offer it to me. Yes, you do. You got several, gosh. God, blowing it, the wind's cold up here. The rickety old bridge to cross, footbridge. And we get the gate. What are you laughing at? Do the professional filming here. Your eyes are running. Is it the cold? Looks like you're crying. Don't cry. She never smiles. Now that's Elton Mill, and we're heading towards Fotheringhay, and you can't see the church. Well, you can't see the castle from here. But we always struggle to find this path coming the opposite direction, but you can actually see it going across this field. So we're not sure how it gets to the farm. We know where we go. Actually, you can see.
We've come up this way.
We come up that way. We come up that way. And we come up that way. Years ago, when we used to do this walk, it got diverted because one of the bridges fell apart or broken. So the path has always changed. I can see the Fotheringhay church. Yeah, it's just between those trees about there, just to the very top. It's had scaffold on it for months, so hopefully today it won't. You can see it, can you? Okay. Right, across this field we go. Now I can actually see the path now. And there's a bridge there we come across, little footbridge. And it goes straight diagonal across this field, and there's white flags been set up to mark it. So that's pretty good. No. Well, at least it's marked this time, and I don't feel too bad. I wouldn't want to walk through the crop. Well, we're now at the farm. It's derelict, most of it. Roofs falling in, and things like that. But at least we got it here following the official path. Do we go up there along? So it disappears, doesn't it, again? Go around the corner. I'm glad we had a coffee break where we did, because this wind's bitter. You've got two hoods up now, hood and a hat. Look at this whole building. See the brickwork? It's not bad. Yeah. There's still modern vehicles in there, so they use it for storage. Yeah. It's such a shame to see buildings like this. But farmers are getting poorer, aren't they? Just at the stream near Fotheringhay Village, and this has been here many years now. There's a money safe there in the water, and the door. Makes you wonder where it come from, but it's been took off its hinges because these pins are still in the lock position. So it's been forced open, and that's the rest of it. So there's no treasure today. Oh, pair of wellies. Pair of wellies. I wonder if they belong to the robbers who opened the safe. Yeah. Hello. Just entering Fotheringhay Village, and there's the church straight in front. It's quite busy, this road. We've got cars and vans and helicopter flying over. And the sun's beginning to come out, but the wind's coming up. Good old church. It's got a lot of glass in the windows, isn't it, when you look at it? And that's covered in scaffold.
Yeah.
It was last with Brian.
Also done the weather vane.
Yeah, the weather vane's been done. Lovely old villages. Sorry, cottages in the village. What's this? Oh, is this? Oh, wow. The village pump. Yeah. Fotheringhay Village. 1640. That bit of wood. 16. Yeah. Lovely row of cottages, thatched. Sandstone. Garden farmhouse. See, look, this is interesting, isn't it? Because this would have corbels in the windows. There's a bit of a face left on that one, just a little bit. Right, this is King Richard III. Were born at Fotheringhay. King Richard III, William of York, Anne, Duchess of Exeter, Margaret, Duchess of Burgundy, were born at Fotheringhay.
1000th anniversary of...
Now, I can't read all of it. Here we are at Fotheringhay Castle, Castle Mound, and I don't think we're going up the top today, are we? No, we've done it quite a few times. This is like the moat running round, and Fotheringhay Castle, earliest castle at Fotheringhay. In around 1100 AD. Richard III was born at Fotheringhay October 1452. Mary Queen of Scots was held prisoner and executed at Fotheringhay February 1587. The castle was little used after it served as a prison. I don't know, it was sold, fell into disrepair and dismantled in 1628. Stone removed from the castle was used to build the Talbot Inn at Oundle. Yeah, yeah, that's the pub. Yeah.
You can still see like the site, can't you?
Yes.
Now,
Oh yeah. And the river Nen would be diverted.
Where the
you know, around it. Motte Bailey, yeah.
Basically it is.
Yeah. Well, it was a Motte Bailey, but it had the stone building on the very top. So that bit wouldn't have been very big.
No, that was just a bit
like a house.
Or a prison.
Yeah, become a prison, yeah. Interesting though. Right, we're on our way back now to Warmington, which is across the fields, and we'll be at back to the River Nen. Now arrived at Warmington Lock. The water normally flows quite fiercely here. Right, let's go and have a look. This normally squeaks and clangs. Go on then, knock you dear. I love these squeaky gates. Oh yeah. What's it like today? Swans just flew over. Look at that. There you go. Go for a swim. I'll throw you in there. You could pay 2 sticks. Could throw you in there and see how far you travel. Wow. You can feel, you stand here, you can feel it vibrate with the water. You know, it's rumbling. Is it a squeaky gate? No, I like squeaky gates. And, oh, some nice moo cows. Right over another rickety bridge. Okay. A few boats. And we're both getting cold now, but luckily this is the end of our walk. Still on the Nen Way. I'll go through first. Oh, got it. And here's the mill, lovely old mill. Yeah. Empty inside. It's empty.
There you go. Used to use it as a showroom.
Yeah. Don't they? Empty, empty, empty. Gosh, interesting old place. We've just got to go along this path and under the underpass, and we'll be back at the car. So thanks for watching, and a little bit different. It's a lovely walk. Temperature is very cold. Comments welcome. Bye.